Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're re-embarking on a journey through time to explore one of the most magnificent structures ever built, the Hagia Sophia in Istanbul, Turkey. This architectural marvel has stood for over 1,500 years, witnessing the rise and fall of empires, and its story is as complex and breathtaking as its dome. So, grab a cup of tea, get comfortable, and let's unravel the history of the Holy Wisdom. Our story begins in the 4th century, in the city then known as Constantinople, the glittering capital of the Byzantine Empire. The first Hagia Sophia, commissioned by Emperor Constantius II, was a traditional basilica with a wooden roof. Unfortunately, it didn't last long, falling victim to riots and fire in 404 AD. A second church was built on the same site by Emperor Theodosius II, only to meet a similar fiery end during the Nika riots in 532. But these early destructions paved the way for something truly legendary. Following the Nika riots, Emperor Justinian I was determined to build a cathedral that would surpass anything the world had ever seen. He famously declared, "Solomon, I have surpassed you." He hired two brilliant minds, the physicist Isidore of Miletus and the mathematician Enthomius of Tralles, not as architects, but as theorists. Their mission: to create a structure that would symbolize the power and glory of his empire and his faith. Construction was a monumental undertaking, completed in a remarkably short period of just under 6 years, from 532 to 537. Tens of thousands of workers toiled day and night. Materials were brought from all corners of the empire: green marble from Thessaly, porphyry from Egypt, and yellowstone from Syria. The result was a building that defied the conventions of its time. The most revolutionary feature, of course, was its colossal dome. It appears to float weightlessly above the main hall, creating a heavenly, light-filled space. This was achieved through an innovative use of pendentive curved triangular supports that transferred the massive weight of the dome to the 4 huge piers below. When it was completed, the interior was adorned with stunning mosaics of gold, depicting religious figures and imperial portraits. For nearly 1,000 years, Hagia Sophia served as the principal cathedral of the Eastern Orthodox Church, the heart of Byzantine religious life. This golden age, however, was not to last forever. The year is 1453. The Byzantine Empire is a shadow of its former self, and the 21-year-old Ottoman Sultan, Mehmed II, known as the Conqueror, sets his sights on Constantinople. After a grueling 53-day siege, the city falls. Mehmed rides into the city and makes his way directly to the Hagia Sophia. Awed by its grandeur, he orders its immediate conversion into a mosque. This marked the beginning of a new chapter. The magnificent Christian mosaics were not destroyed, but rather covered with plaster. Islamic features were added over the centuries. 4 towering minarets were erected at its corners, transforming its silhouette. Inside, a mihrab was installed to indicate the direction of Mecca, and a minbar, or pulpit, was added for sermons. The great circular calligraphic medallions, bearing the names of God, the Prophet Muhammad, and the early caliphs, which we see today, were added in the 19th century. For almost 500 years, Hagia Sophia, or Hagia Sophia as it became known in Turkish, was one of the most important imperial mosques of the Ottoman Empire. Fast forward to the 20th century, the Ottoman Empire has dissolved, and the modern secular Republic of Turkey is born under the leadership of Mustafa Kemal Ataturk. In a move to emphasize this new secular identity and to preserve the building as a shared heritage of humanity, Ataturk's government transformed Hagia Sophia into a museum in 1935. The old plaster was carefully removed, revealing the long-hidden Byzantine Christian mosaics beneath. This decision allowed Christians and Muslims, historians and tourists, to once again marvel at the layered history contained within its walls. For decades, Hagia Sophia stood as a powerful symbol of the convergence of cultures. This brings us to the most recent chapter in its long and storied life. In July 2020, the Turkish government reverted the status of Hagia Sophia, reopening it as a functioning mosque. This decision sparked a global conversation about its identity and heritage. Today, while it functions as a place of worship, it remains open to visitors of all faiths outside of prayer times. Curtains are now used to cover the Christian mosaics during prayers, attempting to balance its new function with its historic past. From a Byzantine cathedral that defined an empire, to an Ottoman imperial mosque that shaped a skyline, to a museum that bridged cultures, and now, once again, a mosque. The story of Hagia Sophia is a mirror reflecting the incredible history of Istanbul itself. It is a place where layers of faith, art, and empire are written into the very stones. It stands not just as a building, but as a testament to human ambition, devotion, and the endless flow of history. What do you think about this incredible place? Have you ever visited? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey through time. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And do not forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next adventure. Until next time, stay curious.